Hi everyone, I'm Lily, and I'm really excited to share some wonderful news with you all. I've recently become a mom. My husband James and I are overjoyed to welcome our adorable baby boy into our lives. We've also chosen a name for him, which makes this new chapter even more special. This part of my life feels like pure magic. We're loving every moment with our precious baby. The love and happiness that come with being a parent are beyond anything I could have imagined, but not everything has been perfect. Just a few days ago, something happened that I can't forget. Before I tell you about that day, let's go back to when James and I first started dating. There was a family gathering at James' home. Hey Lily, it's my mom's and dad's wedding anniversary today. You have to come with me. Are you sure? You know your mom doesn't really like me, right? That's exactly why I want you to come. When she sees how kind and lovely you are, she'll start to like you. Are you sure? Yes, even my dad told me to bring you. Okay, if you think everything will be fine, then I'll come. That's my girl. That evening, I went to their house with James. Everything was so beautiful. I saw his mom, Scarlett, and his dad, William. I walked over to wish them a happy anniversary. Scarlett, William, happy anniversary. Oh, thank you, dear, you look gorgeous. Oh, look who decided to grace us with her presence. Good evening, Scarlett. I hope you've been well. Well enough, I suppose. You're still dating my son, huh? Mom, please. Yes, we are. James means a lot to me. Oh, I bet. You know, I've been thinking, dear, are you really the right fit for our family? You don't seem like the type who belongs here. I don't understand why you would say that. I care for James deeply and want to be a part of his life. Mom, stop it. That's not fair to Lily. Fair? What do you even know about fairness? You're just a child, still learning about the world. I may not know everything, but my feelings for James are real. I love him, and I thought you would be happy for us. Love? Don't make me laugh. You'll see, this won't last. You're not what we had in mind for our family. I was heartbroken and walked away from the gathering, trying to hold back my tears. Her words were so hurtful. Lily, I'm so sorry. I had no idea she would say such things. I thought she might accept us by now. I'm not sure what to do, but I promise I'll talk to her and make things right. Please don't let this ruin what we have. I don't want to lose you because of this, James, but it hurts so much to know that she doesn't like me. You won't lose me. I love you, and I won't let anyone come between us. Not even my mom. Okay, I trust you. Let's face this together. We decided to tackle every challenge as a team, always working on our relationship and careers. James' dad, William, was very supportive. He understood our feelings and was always there for James. He even helped convince Scarlett to attend our wedding. William seemed to be the only person who could calm Scarlett down. Eventually, we got married and started a beautiful life together. James and I chose to live in a different city, far from his home, to protect our relationship from Scarlett's negativity. However, Scarlett never missed an opportunity to criticize me, whether it was during family trips or gatherings. Despite this, I remained hopeful that things would change, finding comfort in having my husband by my side. One day, James and I were having coffee together. Hey sweetheart, shall we go on a small trip somewhere? We didn't get to go on a honeymoon because my mom was sick. I feel bad that we haven't spent much time together. It's okay, I'm not a kid. I understand. I know, but my mom interferes a lot, and I want to take you away from all that. Let's plan a trip and enjoy some quiet time together. Okay, then let's plan a trip. As James and I excitedly made plans for our long-awaited trip, we hoped for some much-needed time alone, away from Scarlett's constant interference. But just as we were finalizing our arrangements, Scarlett once again managed to involve herself in our lives. James, Lily, are you home? It's my mom. I'll go talk to her. All right, I'll wait here. James opened the door to find Scarlett standing there with a worried expression. James, I heard you're planning a trip. Is everything okay? Mom, I hope Lily isn't forcing you into this trip, Scarlett said, worried. No, Mom, it was my idea, James reassured her. We just want some time together. We didn't even get a proper honeymoon, and we feel it's important for our relationship. But you know I've been feeling unwell lately. What if something happens and you're not around? Scarlett asked. Mom, we'll only be gone for a few days, and we'll stay connected through calls. Plus, Dad will be here to take care of you, James explained. I suppose if you think it's necessary, Scarlett reluctantly agreed. Despite Scarlett's concerns, James and I went ahead with our plans. We booked our trip and told William about it. Understanding how much this time together meant to us, William promised to take care of everything while we were away. Our time on the beach was beautiful. Even though we had been dating for a long time, spending time together as a married couple felt entirely different. We even tried surfing, which was a new adventure for us. After a fun day, we returned to our room. "Wasn't that fun?" James asked. "Too much fun. I'm having such a great time," I replied. "Me too, love. So, what do you want to eat today? Chinese or Italian?" James asked. "Actually, I'm feeling a little strange in my stomach. I'll just have some soup," I said, suddenly not feeling well. "What happened? Are you okay?" James asked, concerned. "Yes, I think surfing was just too much for me. It was my first time," I explained. "Oh, maybe that's it. Don't worry, they'll be fine." "I'll order some food," James said, trying to comfort me. Even after having soup, I still didn't feel well. The next morning, I woke up feeling nauseous, and James took good care of me all day. Over the next few days, I noticed some other changes in my body, and I had a feeling I might be pregnant. Nervously, I took a pregnancy test, and James stood by my side, offering constant support. The test was positive. We were going to be parents. We were so excited and hugged each other tightly, feeling incredibly blessed. "I can't believe this," James exclaimed. "Yes, James, we're going to have a baby," I replied, full of joy. We decided to keep the news to ourselves for a little while. Over the next few weeks, we visited the doctor, who confirmed that we were indeed expecting our first child. It was time to share our incredible news with James's family. One evening, we invited Scarlett and William over to our place. As we sat together in the living room, the atmosphere was filled with excitement and nervousness. James took a deep breath and began to share the news. "Mom, Dad, there's something wonderful we want to share with you. Lily and I are going to have a baby," James announced. "A baby? Are you serious?" Scarlett reacted with surprise. "Why are you so surprised, Scarlett? I'm so happy for both of you." "Congratulations, James and Lily," William said, smiling. "Thank you. We just found out, and we couldn't be happier," I added. "Well, this is quite unexpected," Scarlett said. "Are you sure it's James's child?" "Scarlett, why would you even think that?" James asked, shocked. "It's just that suddenly you're pregnant right after getting married. It's hard not to wonder," Scarlett explained. "Mom, Lily and I love each other. We've been together for years, and this baby is a blessing for both of us," James said, defending me. "I'm not trying to be judgmental, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure. Maybe you should consider a DNA test just to be certain," Scarlett suggested. "James, I can't believe your mom thinks I cheated on you." "I thought she'd be happy for us," I said, feeling hurt. "Mom, we trust each other completely. There's no need for a DNA test. Lily has been faithful, and I have no doubts about our love or our child," James insisted. "Scarlett, this is too much. This is a happy moment for James and Lily, so please stop ruining it. It's late, let's go home," William said, trying to calm things down. "I was just concerned about my son," Scarlett muttered. "Mom, you don't have to worry. We are happy," James reassured her. After dinner, William and Scarlett went home, but they left a lingering feeling of sadness behind. I couldn't help but worry if James might start doubting me like Scarlett did. Later that night, James came into the room, and I was still awake. "Hey, still awake?" he asked. "Yeah, I can't seem to sleep," I admitted. "Lily, it's okay. If you're worried about what Mom said, forget it. You know me, right? I trust you more than anyone in the world," James said, comforting me. "Thank you, James. I've been feeling really sad since the evening, but your words have helped me calm down," I replied, feeling a bit better. "I'm grateful that our love is stronger than any misunderstanding," I said to James. "It truly is," he replied. "Now try to get some sleep. You need to take good care of yourself." As my pregnancy progressed, James became even more attentive and caring. He made sure I had everything I needed, attended doctor's appointments with me, and helped me prepare for the baby's arrival. Together, we created a warm and loving environment for our baby. One day, as we sat in the nursery surrounded by baby clothes and toys, James took my hand and smiled. "Lily, I can't wait to meet our baby. You're going to be an amazing mom, and I'll be right there with you every step of the way." As the baby's delivery date approached, Scarlett seemed more determined to create a rift between James and me. She tried various tactics to separate us, but our love for each other only grew stronger. One day, while James and I were preparing the nursery, Scarlett and William dropped by unannounced. Scarlett had a stern expression as she looked around the room. "So this is where you'll raise my grandchild?" "We've put a lot of thought and effort into creating a loving and safe space for our baby," I explained. "Well, I hope you're prepared for the challenges that come with being parents. It's not as easy as you think," Scarlett warned. "We understand, Scarlett. We're committed to supporting and caring for our child together," James said. "We'll see how long that lasts. I've seen many young couples like you who think they can handle it, but reality sets in eventually," she added. "Now, Scarlett, let's not be so negative. James and Lily are mature adults, and I believe they'll make wonderful parents. We should be supportive of them," William said. Despite Scarlett's attempts to sow doubts, James and I remained steadfast in our love and commitment to each other and our unborn baby. We attended parenting classes, read books on raising children, and sought advice from experienced parents. We were determined to face the challenges together as a team. Scarlett made snide remarks about my abilities as a mother and questioned James's decision to start a family so soon, but we didn't let her words get to us. Instead, we leaned on William for support and guidance. On the day of the delivery, Scarlett visited the hospital, but her attitude remained distant. As I labored in the delivery room, James held my hand, providing strength and support. After some time, I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. James and I were overjoyed. "Oh my God, I can't believe we are already parents," James said. "The baby has your beautiful eyes and your nose." We looked at each other with so much love, imagining a beautiful future for our baby. "Shall I call Mom and Dad?" James asked. "Yeah, sure. They will be so happy to meet their grandchild," I replied. James brought William and Scarlett into the room. William held the baby and was overwhelmed with joy. "This is how I held you for the first time, James. He is so cute. Congratulations, Lily and James." James and William hugged, and then James handed the baby to Scarlett. She looked at the baby and then said, "This is not my son's child. I told you, James, Lily is cheating on you." I froze, processing what Scarlett had just said. A minute ago we were so happy, and she shattered it in a second. "Mom, enough is enough. If you don't want to share our happiness, at least try not to spoil it. I've been telling you since the beginning, your doubts are baseless and hurtful," James said firmly. "Scarlett, how could you say something like that? We were so happy, and you just ruined this precious moment for us," I added, feeling devastated. "Scarlett, this is not the time or place for such accusations. Lily and James just became parents, and we should be celebrating this joyous occasion," William said, trying to calm the situation. "You keep quiet, William. There is still time, James. Do the DNA test and throw this girl out of your house," Scarlett demanded. "Enough. That is not how you should behave. Lily is your daughter-in-law, and she deserves respect, especially during such a special moment. This is our grandchild, and we should be supporting them, not causing more trouble," William shouted at her for the first time in years. William had never been this angry before. He firmly grabbed Scarlett's hand and pulled her out of the labor room. "What were you doing inside?" he demanded. "Leave my hand first," Scarlett retorted. "I'm just saying what is right." "Right? Oh, so you know what is right?" William shot back. "Do you even remember what you've done in the past? You have no right to blame others. Dare you to bring that up again? This is about my son." "Why not?" William continued, his voice filled with hurt. "You still haven't realized your mistakes. Let me remind you. When I was constantly struggling after our marriage, all I could do was feel neglected, and you shamelessly cheated on me with my best friend." "There's no need to bring that up again," Scarlett replied, her voice trembling. "Why not? You still don't care about the consequences of your actions. When I discovered the truth, I was devastated. It was a difficult time for me as I confronted the painful reality of your betrayal. The trust we had was shattered. At least don't break the trust between James and Lily." Scarlett's face fell. She was silent, her head bowed. William's words had cut deep. Despite the immense hurt and anger, I decided to give our marriage another chance. I believed in forgiveness and thought you would change, learn from your mistakes. I think that was my biggest fault. You haven't changed a bit. You're still selfish and jealous. Lily has supported James through everything, but you can't stand to see them happy together. Don't you understand? Scarlett cried out. She's stealing my son. Can't you see how much James listens to Lily? He's even started talking back to me. It's not because of Lily, it's because of you. William said, his voice full of frustration. Take a good look at yourself. Lily is the most pure-hearted girl, always trying to keep the peace. But you're the troublemaker. Enough! Scarlett started crying, realizing the mistakes she had made in the past. Scarlett, I don't want to see you in pain, William said, softening his tone. But you need to understand that James is an adult now. He has his own life, and Lily is a crucial part of it. She loves him dearly, and he loves her back. We should be happy for them and support their happiness. I know, William. I'm sorry for my behavior. I don't want to lose James. He's my only son, and I'm scared I'll be left all alone. You won't be left alone, Scarlett. We're a family, and I'll always be here for you. But you need to respect James's choices and let him live his life. Okay, Scarlett whispered, wiping her tears. Let's go inside. I want to apologize to them. When they returned, Scarlett was still crying. I'm sorry, Lily. I've made a huge mistake. I'll never do this again. I was just so scared of losing my son that I didn't realize I was being selfish. Honestly, I was furious at Scarlett, but seeing her cry melted my heart. I could see that all she did was out of love for her son, and as a mother myself, I decided to forgive her. It's okay, Scarlett, I said. I understand. Let's forget about the past and start a new journey. Thank you so much, Scarlett replied, her voice choked with emotion. You've done me the biggest favor. Can I see the baby? Of course. Look at your grandson. He's eager to meet his grandma. Scarlett smiled and reached out to take the baby, but James shouted from behind, Do not touch our baby. What's the problem, James? Are you mad at me? I've apologized to Lily and realized my mistake. She's right, James, I added. She realized her mistake. Let your mom see her grandchild. Mom. James's voice was cold. I'm ashamed to call her that. What are you talking about? Scarlett asked, her voice trembling. I've heard everything. The conversation between you and Dad, James replied. Scarlett's face turned pale as she realized James had overheard their argument. William was equally shocked. The truth they had kept hidden for years was now out in the open, and that too in front of James. James, it's not what you think. I regret my mistakes. Your dad and I have moved past them, Scarlett tried to explain. Dad's heart is big. He forgave you even after you caused him so much pain. But I can't do that. At first, I thought you were just insecure about Lily, but I was wrong. You're selfish and manipulative. This woman cannot be my mom. James, I know this is a lot to take in, but please try to understand that we all make mistakes. William said gently, Your mom deeply regrets what she did, and we've worked hard to rebuild our relationship. Dad, I love you, and I respect your decision to forgive her. But what she did didn't just hurt you. It hurt our family too. I need time to process everything. James, I can't change the past, but I promise you I've changed. I'm not the person I used to be. I've learned from my mistakes, and I want to be a better person, a better mom. I need some space, James said, his voice thick with emotion. I need to figure things out on my own. Okay, I understand, Scarlett replied, her voice breaking. Just know that I love you and I always will. James walked away, leaving Scarlett and William with heavy hearts. It was a difficult moment for them, realizing the impact of their past actions on their son. Scarlett understood that rebuilding trust and repairing her relationship with James would take time and patience. In the days that followed, James kept his distance from Scarlett, and he never referred to her as Mom again. It was a painful adjustment for everyone, but Scarlett respected his need for space. Despite the difficult situation, James and I focused on our new family, with unwavering love and commitment. We immersed ourselves in parenthood, cherishing every moment with our precious baby. His birth brought us even closer, and now we're embracing the joys and challenges of raising our little one as a team.